Very good afternoon to you guys, and welcome to the Kamui European Youth Championships. We are live from Slovenia, and we have an under-19s quarter-final match for you between Martin Takeshi Rusa up against Boris Gakowski. The game is straight pull or 14-1 if you're so that way inclined. It's a race to 100. I'm Mark White. Good to be with you guys, and I'll be taking you through all the action. I'm sure you know the rules by now. Players will leave one ball on the table. That will be their break ball. Of course, the break-off shot, nothing like the normal break shot that we're used to watching. Trying to keep the pack as tight as possible. There you see the balls nicely racked, the Arcos 2 balls. Predator, a big sponsor of the Euro Tour. This is the European Championships. Kamui, our title. So here we go then, the German to break off. There you see that tightish break shot. It's a little bit short of pace though. There's a chance at the 7 ball here. Could possibly find a gap. Yeah, behind the 13 ball, I think it is. There's a young Pole. Of course, we're used to seeing lots of Polish guys on our screens in all the European Championships. Very, very strong nation, the Poles. And this is a game that not everyone plays, but if you're looking to improve your overall pool game, guys, whichever your particular chosen discipline is, whether it be 9 ball, 8 ball, 10 ball, one pocket or straight pull, straight pull will surely improve all your other games as well. A lot of players use this as a practice tool, and Earl Strickland, believe it or not, still runs 100 balls every day. He won't stop until he does. And this is a race to 100. Good job Earl's not playing. I think he's not a junior anymore. Still playing like one though. Well, the referee was there having a good strong look at that. He's quite happy with it. Very difficult shot to play when you're so close. Now look at that, there is a combo on. Orange 5 on. I wonder, has he seen something else here? $13 it will be. Now is he going aggressive? He certainly is. Played that with some left hand inside spin. Trying into the pack. Good effort, a little bit unfortunate, you could say, not to be on something. I think it's just going to be the safety though. So send the 11 to the rail. Hold the cue ball right where it is. So he's being tested with his close-up play here. Well, there is a possibility of a bank shot here. He may even have the cut into the bottom right-hand corner. He's coming to have a quick look, anxious look for the young German. So here's Martin, I'm sorry, Boris Gakowski. Yeah, he can get through to the potting angle of this. Just enough to slide it off the right-hand jaw. We are playing on the Predator arc table. No clear break ball yet. He'll be looking to develop that at some stage. Choice of balls here. Lower right or right centre. Nine days of tournament play. We're on day 2. Straight pull. We've got some 9 balls and 10 ball. Now then, 9 looks like a very nice break ball to me. Maybe 8 even. Yeah, 9 is maybe a little bit too high up. Leave yourself a nice angle on the 8 though. There's your break ball. World record 8:32 from Jason Shaw. He initially beat John Smith's record of 6:26 with a 7:14, and then at a later stage had an 8:32. He's vowed to come back to backroom billiards in the US and have another go to try and be the first man past 1,000. Heard a little rumour that Jason will be teaming up once again with Cheska Centeno for the Predator doubles. I believe it's in Ho Chi Minh City, the one that he's chosen. Now then, well, it will be the 8 ball. So needs to stun just off the side rail. Oh, not too far. I would have liked maybe just a bit more of an angle. So for those of you that may be new to this game, guys, obviously the 8 ball stays there. The other 14 are racked, hence the word, the term 14-1. And now Boris will, it's a nice smile, he seems happy, look. So Boris will be playing the 8 ball into the lower right and then trying to nudge a few balls out with the cue ball. Not sure what's going on there, just a few adjustments. So going with some power here, using the looped bridge. Now then, has he got a ball? He certainly has, and that's beautifully played. That's all you're looking for off the break. Don't scratch and make a ball. And get a shot on the next one. Mission accomplished. Good to have you with us, guys, here on Billiard TV. 3 tables for you to enjoy over the next 8 days. Walter Lycra and Rigili is on table 2, and Gomez and Lunau are over on table 3. So all free to watch, guys, for the next 8 days. And then we have a little break, and then we're back at it once again. We're off to Rome in Italy for the Women's World 10 Ball, the Women's Doubles. and the wheelchair showdown. Lots of great stuff coming from Predator over the next few years. Lots of great new tournaments. Always have been innovators in the game, Predator. 30 years experience of producing top quality equipment. And the Pro Billiard Series has certainly grown since its inception back in 2021, I think it was. Now, would he draw in to the pack off of these? No, he hasn't got the angle. So it will be the 11 ball to the lower right. Tricky one, this. These side pockets, very, very tight, especially from this angle. So nice little contribution there from Boris. We will have the semi-finals coming up for you later on today. And the finals. So this straight pool championship finish today. Tomorrow morning, nice and early. We're starting with the 10 ball. These are stars of the future, guys, we're watching here. Already seen one great German come through the junior ranks, Felix Vogel, who won his first tournament, his first big one in Austria. So he needs a cue. Centre table would be nice for this 4 ball. Give himself a nice angle to crash into the stack. So good reply here from the German. And that looks pretty okay. So just a slight lead at the moment. There's your plan for today, guys. More quarterfinals in the under-17s. Of course, we don't know who that's going to be just yet. Across 3 tables. And then the semi-finals will be 6:30. And the finals 8:30 p.m. That's local time in Slovenia. So lots more action coming for you today. So here we go, the break shot. That will do him just nicely. A little bit thin on the 3 ball. He's kind of in a position as well of the 3, either on the 10 or the 2. Or the 14, of course, the 9 ball available as well. So he's got options here. So he's deciding on the 10 now. I beg your pardon, 14 now. Did have a 5th place finish last year. Oh, that's nice. I think he's on this 3rd. Oh no, he's just ruined it. Oh, does it still go? Oh, it just shows you, doesn't it? Can be all about fractions. He still has the 12 into the sides. There's no real panic. Just has to do a little bit more travelling with a cue ball. Our break ball, I think, will be the 8 ball. Always easy to judge whether there's room for the triangle to go in, actually. I can't avoid the 13 here, so I have to be careful. And he just pushed that towards the 8. Now it doesn't go anywhere. I'm not sure if there's a combo there, but boy, he wants his break ball to be the 8 ball. Yeah, there you can see the triangle marked on the cloth. Plenty of room. Can play up for the 5. Played it very nicely. Just a little bit awkward, this. Unless he is just going to play for a combo. But how does he leave himself a good shot on the break ball? Now, has he got an angle to run round the back of these and play onto the 13? That's what he'd love to do. Now, 2 rails. Yeah, that's it. Somewhere about a foot off the rail, near the side pockets, that kind of angle. Leave himself a 3/4 butt cut into the lower right on the 8 ball. Well, the 8 ball was the break ball last time, and it will be so in this one as well. Just updating the score for you guys. There we go. Level as we are at 21 each. Just a little bit low, that 8. It's okay. He's reaching for this. Wants to stun into the 7 here. Made the ball and has a shot on another one. Mission accomplished. But they're not looking very open, are they? And he doesn't really have a lot of angle to create any speed to break into the stack. What a lovely setup once again from Predator. Well, there was the problem, and he had a little angle, but cued it really nicely, nudged a couple more out there. Now if he can get onto the 5 into the lower right and play a stun into the 13, 9 and 11. Oh, he took a chance there. And he's not got anything easy. He's got a tricky one into the corner. He's got a tricky one to the right middle, the 15. He's very, very close to this 9 ball. Got to watch the cue in here. The referee may be called in for this one. Oh, it doesn't get any more awkward than that, does it? Stroked it in beautifully. Very, very impressive stuff. Good start from both of these players. Power again. Oh, it's gone wrong. Now has the possibility of a 110 combo. He's got a thin cut on the 11 into the bottom right. Well, I'm not even sure he has that actually. Deep breath. I think it is the 11 he's going for, so he must just be able to get through. He'll be opening everything up here. Concentrate on making the 11. It's still just a little bit awkward for the small right-hander. My bones are creaking just watching him. Really working hard here. Oh, that's a little bit careless. Seemed he'd done all the hard work. It's been anything but straightforward, this, and it still isn't straightforward. Maybe played with just a little bit too much pace there, pushed a few balls into safe positions. He's okay on this 5 ball, can cut it in. May have to go up and down though, and it's awkward queuing over the 13. Oh. Yeah, and as so often happens, you can only keep potting awkward balls for so long. Just couldn't get himself in prime position there. But a nice contribution from Martin Takashi Rusa. Nine-point lead. You see the shot clock ticking away, 35-second shot clock, I think it is. One extension each per rack. So we are playing 14-1, and 14 will be the 1 ball that's left on the table, I believe, as the break ball. Oh, it won't be. He's taking it here. I'm surprised at that. Maybe he was going to leave the 5 as the break ball. Unexpected miss there from the young Polish star. Well, don't forget to let your friends know, guys, if you've got any mates that like a bit of straight pull, send them the link. Now this is going to be, I think he's okay. It's quite a nice angle on the 5 ball. Nice and quick setup. There you can see in the background, table 3 just finishing up. Table 3, incidentally, is on air all day long. There's no commentary on that particular table, but it is live on air. Well, that's okay. So Martin playing catch up. Well, he has caught up, hasn't he? He's 8 in front. Extend that lead now on his way to the 100 needed, which will book him a place into the semi-finals coming up later today. disappointed with that one. He's left himself a tricky little cut here into the side pocket. He can't get on the 3 into the side anymore, so he's going to have to play it into the corner, which then, of course, makes the next positional shot that much more difficult. I mean, he's going to have to play for the combo here, I think, the 8-15 combo. Sometimes these can play with your mind just a little bit, trying to work out exactly where the 8 ball is going to go. He may have a shot on the 7 here. I'm looking at possibility of a safety as well. Wonder will he bring the cue ball off the 8 back to this bottom rail. Just to the right of the middle diamond. Yeah, didn't get the cue ball on the rail, which makes a big difference. Wide of the mark, wide of the mark. Yeah, whatever he plays here, he's going to have to leave himself a thin angle on this 7 ball after taking the 8. And try and disturb something. I don't think there's anything in that pack that goes. I could go side rail into them. Well, he's seen something. So he obviously thinks there's something on there. I didn't see anything on, to be honest, but he's the man at the table. He looks surprised. I'm not surprised, though. I didn't think that was on, to be honest. And I don't think he could get to the side of the ball to throw it in either. So good chance here for the pole to come back. Just 15-point deficit. Even though it's a 35-second shot clock, it still doesn't give you too much thinking time. You want to be down on the shot by about 12 seconds for sure. Feeling the heat a little bit, the German over there. I'm not sure of the temperature at the moment in Slovenia. I know there's been a nice heat wave just recently in Europe. Oh, it's 31 degrees there, so it's pretty hot. Podcetrtek. Oh, is he okay here? I think he might just be okay. Drop this 6 in. 9 ball will be his break ball. Looks like he's got the Albin Ocean glove on there. There's table 2, oþēcal at the table. .1 lead for the Swede. Making waves at the moment in the men's game as well as the youth. He's had a pretty good junior career, oþēcal. Here we go then. Oh, that's a lovely break. Couldn't anything better than that. Nice, easy starter. 15 into the corner. And now just has to work out his pattern. 12 is looking like a nice break ball right now. That could change though, of course. Position on the 10. That will open everything up then. He would like to just stun through the purple 4 here. Oh, he's okay. He has the 6. Well, it's not very often you say this. It's not what would Efren do here. It's what would Jason do here. He's the straight king. Oh, another mistake though. Just as he was getting back into it. It's another mistake. So Martin back to the table, still with an 8-point lead. I'm sure he thought he'd be behind. Just hearing the first beep of the shot clock there. Comes in at 10 seconds, and then from 5 there will be the beep countdown. You must strike the cue ball before you get to 0. Otherwise it's ball in hand. Well, he's on the 12 ball here, so his break ball now will probably be the 2, I would imagine. Just that 11 ball needs getting on. I think the boy needs a new glove. Looks a little bit worn, that one, Martin. Have a word with your sponsor. Martin has a fan watching. Nice of you to join us, Carsten. Alf gets Martin, he says, let's go. I remember hearing Pia Filler shout that many times when she was watching her husband Joshua play, and vice versa as well, of course. Alf gets, let's go. Oh, let's not go too far. Whoa, what angle does he have now? Slightly the wrong angle, I think. Yeah, I think he's just going to have to hold the cue ball. There's not much he can do here. Unless he wants to play a crazy draw shot. He's going to have to just hold the cue ball, stop it as soon as he can. Oh, he's just running through. Oh, he's played it about as good as he could have done, I think. He's got a slight angle. Not much. Of course, a bit of distance as well to the 2. And in this game, when you're really trying to power the cue ball into the stack, that's when things can go wrong. Number 1 priority, make the ball. Don't run through and scratch. He didn't. Played it very well indeed. Now has choices. Almost at the halfway stage. Target is 100 in the under-19s. In the under-17s, the target is 75. And remember, guys, tomorrow morning, bright and early, we start the 10 ball. I think Martin will be the happier of the 2, not just because of the slight lead he's got, which is now just 10 points really, but he's played better than his opponent. Just a couple of unforced errors really from Boris. But of course, still very much in it. We all know what Paul is like. It only takes an ill-placed cue ball, just like that. Just decelerated slightly. He was jacked up Digging down on the cue ball, slight hesitation in the stroke. And now he just has this 12, I think, to the top right. Does it even go? I think it does. He's going aggressive here. Oh, beautifully stroked in. Still work to do. We saw him earlier on just lose position, and then the position got progressively worse until he ended up missing a really tough shot. Well, he'd love it if this 4 will go. Make his next shot that much easier. Wow, he was trying to cheat the pocket, but you can't cheat it by that much. And Boris back at the table. I think he's feeling the heat out there, the youngster. Well, it is full tip. It's a little bit like tennis. Back and forth, back and forth. Still got to take care, though, of the cluster. Could potentially go into them here. Off of the 9 ball. Would love to just clip away that 10 ball. Oh, he's gone right into the heart of them. And that's okay. He's having to play this awkward one now. So that was a little bit of a mistake, positional wise. Yeah, now the problem, of course, is there's only 1 ball in a break position at the moment, and that's the ball he's going to have to take here. So he's going to have to develop another break ball. Now, I'm not sure he can do it here. I don't think he has the angle. Unless he wants to play the 5, maybe nudge the 10 over. Well, could now use the 15, of course. He's not nicely on this 10. So he's going to have to play another combo, I think, and leave the 10 as the break ball. Now, I'm not sure what the rule would be here. If he did, let's say, make the 10 ball as well, he won't want to, of course, but if he did, what would that rule be? Oh, he very nearly did. I'm sure you guys in the chat will know. Very awkward trying to get the balls out of the pocket there with the ball so close. I bet that doesn't happen too often in 14-1. You see oolohkal's 73 points to 34, so well on his way to the semi-finals. He's going to have to use, well, I thought he was going to have to use the bridge here for sure, but yeah, absolutely. Now, what does he do? Does he draw stun into them? Can he cheat the pocket and play thin off the left as we look? Oh, I don't think that's been kind. I don't think he's on anything. He's not. So just the safety. And that's what happens when you don't get an ideal break ball, which that certainly wasn't. A little bit unfortunate to have stuck tightly. So we can have a little bit of a safety battle here, I think. Could go aggressive on the 9. He wants to go aggressive, doesn't he? That's what he's looking at. Did have a quick look at the safety. Such a nice stroke. Natural. And now, does he have... I'm just wondering, has he got the... He's not happy about something. I was wondering if he had the shot of the 11. Or, sorry, the 13 on the left-hand side. Good angle to go into them off the 13, if he so wished. Probably going to play for the 8. Now, that's not too bad. Play a stop shot on the 8, leave yourself on the 1, and collide into the cluster. Yeah, so it's all about this next shot, isn't it? Just 3 points ahead before this visit. So a chance to build a substantial lead here if this goes right. He made 2 balls there. Just slightly under hit. I think he was playing for the 5. We'll have to play the 6 now into the side. Good job that wasn't any harder. Now he's pushed a really nice break ball on there now. The 12 ball. Looks good. Actually, it's the 14, I beg your pardon. So 3 ball, 15, 7. Looks pretty calm, doesn't he, the pole? And this looks just okay. Can draw past the 14. Played them very, very nicely indeed. Remember, guys, if you want to see the schedule, it's available EPBF. That's the European Pocket Billiard Federation.com. All the stuff you need available on there, and that's what's coming up for you a little bit later on, guys. 4:30 p.m. will be the quarterfinals of the under-17s, and then we'll have the semi-finals of this 14-1 for the under-19s, and then the final a little bit later on. Things going well for the German here. Two more racks will put him very, very close to the finish line. Still only just over a rack in it though. That was nicely played. Nice little cannon. It's these little shots in 14-1 that sometimes go unnoticed, but are an integral part of keeping the break going later on. So nice little tickle there. See that little shot again there, very nicely done. And now has 0 problems on the table, because every time he takes a ball off, it opens up the path for another one. He'd love to get on the 15 ball here. Oh, he's going another way. Just draw past this 5 ball, I think, to leave the 5 into the same pocket. Oh, he's going forwards, so we're going to play onto the 3 or the 5. Just had slightly the wrong angle on the 12. So it will be the 5. Oh, did he go a little bit far? Looked a little bit heavy on the pace there. Pulls a little bit of a face, as if to say, oh, I've gone a little bit too far here. It's just okay. Slight angle. This isn't okay. Maybe has just the slightest of angles, can just run it through, play the 7 into the side. I'm not sure what he's played there. Did he get away with it? Yeah, I don't think he got the spin on the cue ball that he was hoping for. I think he was trying to play that with a lot of left, but there wasn't any spin on it. Well, if he can hit enough of the 8, it's a tester. Long bridge as well off of the rail. He might just want to protect his lead here if he's not sure. Look at that overhang. But look at that stroke. He's still not out the woods though. Little smile once again. He's out of position. Well, the only way he's going to continue this is an awkward one ball or an equally awkward combo. I don't think he can get through to the 4, so combo it is. This is very missable. Oh, great shot. Good pot at least. Needs another one. He's going for the cut. Doesn't know where the cue ball's going. He's going to collide into the 7. Well, he would like to go 1-10 and leave the 7. He's got to play this with some pace though. Wanted it just a bit more. Wanted to be straighter on this 10. Not sure he can leave the angle he wants now. He might have to go back to the centre of the table and use the rail to go into. Wow. That's surprising for me. Edging ever closer though. Just checking to see how many more balls he needs. He's waiting for the scoreboard to update, as we all are. $78 to 48. So 22 needed. So this stack and one more, but it looks like we've got a timeout. So I'm going to take a quick one, go and get a nice bottle of water from the fridge, and I'll see you guys for the next break very, very soon. But it's an awkward break, isn't it? Be back soon. Welcome back, guys. Both players are in the arena. Not exactly sure what we're waiting for. But it will be Martin Takeshi Arusa to carry on his break. He's going to have to play this with a lot of right-hand spin if he goes for it to get the cue ball into the stack. Just had a message from David Tanksley, who said how nice it is to see the juniors playing straight ball, and it really is great to see. Keep the game alive. It's a wonderful game. I always liken it to what billiards used to be for snooker. We all used to play billiards to complement our game of snooker, to teach us the angles and say, has he missed them all together? No. So yeah, it's a great game to help you in all the other disciplines as well. I know Will Strickland, I've had many conversations with him about this particular discipline, and it's his favourite game. He would love to see tournaments resurrected and with new formats. Just the safety. So the German in control at the moment in this one. Well, we do have plenty of Germans in the chat. Auf geht's for the Germans. I'm sure we have some Poles watching as well. Well, it's not going to be good enough from what we've seen earlier on. This young man's long potting has been very, very much on point. If he can just kind of stun follow slightly, he'll be on the 6 or the 8. So he just has to cue this nicely. He's down to 7 seconds though. Oh, could actually use the 6, had a bit of an angle, was just off straight. So now he's back in here. Now will he take the risk and go into them straight away? Could go into the 12 and the 15. Does the 7 go? If it doesn't, he's got some work to do with the 1 ball. And it's not easy queuing either. A little bit unfortunate there. You are always taking a risk though when you're going into the stack of balls. You're never guaranteed exactly where it's going. This is the thin one. I think he's just having a look around, getting a feel for different shots. Great potter, isn't he? On numerous occasions today. It's his potting that's got him out of trouble. Another miss mid-distance on the purple 4 or the 7. Or the 3. Oh, he's missed the 3 ball. Oh, a little bit quick on the stroke there, Martin. So he's not going to get it done this visit. And his opponent, well, he needs to string a couple of racks together here at least to get himself back into this. Just 18 away. His opponent, 82-47. Really needs to run this rack and another one to get himself right back into it. If you've just joined us, guys, we are playing 8-ball. We're not playing 8-ball. I just saw the comment in the chat. No, we're not playing 8-ball. We're playing straight ball. And the rules are you can put any ball way through the rack, leave one ball on the table. That will be your break ball. Reset the other 14 into the triangle. Use your break ball to crash into the stack and start again. So I'm just making that clear. We're not playing 8-ball, guys. We're playing straight ball. 14-1. It's the game that they used to play in the Hustler. In my opinion, Colour of Money was the best one. What's your opinion? Maybe you even have another favourite pool movie. What about Pool Hall Junkies? That was a pretty popular one. Christopher Walken was in that one. Oh, this has gone just a touch awkward. Just makes the position to the next one. I think he might just be able to get his cue to the left-hand side of the cue ball, but watch out, watch out. There's a referee about. He'll be watching. Didn't take any risks whatsoever. I think I like the 4-ball here into the corner, if you can see it. These middles can be treacherous. No problem, no. Nicely done. I think 4 is the nice break ball here. There you see, right where he pointed his cue, that's where he wants the cue ball next. 4-ball in the bottom left, crash the cue ball into the pack. And couldn't have played that much better. Nicely done. So quarter-final, race to 100. Got the quarter-finals coming up in the under-17s, and then of course the semis and the finals. The straight pool will conclude today, and then we'll start day 3 tomorrow with 10-ball. Races to 7 in the 10-ball in the first stage. Nicely done. Made 2 balls there. Has the ball down the rail. Yeah, just laying a little bit awkward. Just looking at holding for the 7 into the side. Could risk going into something as well here. Well, just shows you whenever you're trying to do something with extra with a cue ball, there's the tendency to let your eyes deflect off the object ball over to where you want the cue ball to go, and you kind of follow the cue ball with your eyes and cue across the ball, and that's exactly what's happened there. And it's kind of been the pattern of this match. The pole has been in. Boris has had his chances, but just hasn't capitalised on them. Whereas this young man has scored pretty heavy. Just the one real mistake from the German, and that's why he's got the lead that he has. So just 16 more needed. So he will need the rest of these and another ball, another few balls actually. They're just going back to that 10 ball that Boris missed. It's a good lesson there for you guys trying to improve your game. So important to keep your eyes fixed on the object ball when you're playing through. Don't let your eyes drift. Trying to put just a little bit extra into the cue ball, wasn't he? Off the 10 ball. And caused him to miss. Well, nice aggressive shot. He has the 8 ball. It's a tricky little cut, but I think it's the only one he does have. Should be okay now. I can't quite see. No, it's not. I think it's in the way of the triangle, the 2 ball. I'm not sure about his bridge technique there. I'd like to have a little 5 minutes with him on his bridge technique. Grip was a little bit awkward. Thing is, nowadays there's extensions for cues, and players actually train wrong-handed rather than trained to use the bridge. So it's kind of a, I don't know, it's an implement that you might not see in 20 years' time in pool. The devil's implement, as it's sometimes called by some players. That was a beautiful stroke. But how is he on this 11? Well, not great. He's going to have to play, I think, a big draw shot here. That's not ideal. Little shake of the head as he takes the balls out of the pocket. That's what's coming up, guys. Some more 14-1 for you, the quarterfinals. And the under-17s. There'll be live on all three tables, all free to watch on Pro Billiard TV. And the semi-finals at 6:30, and the finals will be coming up at 8:30. From the Netherlands and myself, Mark White, we're going to be in charge of the two tables over today and the remainder of the match, actually, of the whole tournament. Tim the writer and myself. Well, it's getting close. He's wondering, will I get back to the table? This 4-ball. Stroked in. Little smile on his face. I think he's been the better player of the two, to be honest, overall. Played some great stuff. A quick check on the scoreboard. There it is. The fist pump has come. He's happy with that. And nice to see the smile. It's a big smile as well, isn't it? From the German. Well played, Martin Takeshi. Thanks so much for watching, guys. We're going to be back very, very soon with some more quarterfinal action for you in the under-17s. That's coming up in just over 30 minutes from now. I'm Mark White. Thanks for your company, and I'll see you on the next one. Ta-da.
everything, but I do the score. And you start 6 minutes. You can still. We are waiting for the camera crew.
afternoon to you and welcome back to the Kamui European Youth Championships. We're coming to you live from Slovenia and we have an under-17s quarter-final between Hao Zhongjiang and Arjan Kolsvend Hansen. The game is straight pull, so 14-1, and it's a race to 75. Players looking for a place in the semi-finals later on today. So the Norwegian has won the lag and will break off. Of course, it's a totally different break in 14-1. You're not looking to open them up, you're looking to play a safety shot. It's a little bit like the snooker break, if I'm honest, trying to clip off them and cue ball up on that back rail. Looks a little bit light on pace. So not the best of break-offs. There was a nice straight in one ball. Can hold the cue ball for the two. Into the lower left. Good opportunity here for the German. Stroked it in beautifully, didn't he? I'm sure the German has some Asian roots. Like Hao Zhang. Asia, of course, have produced some tremendous talent over the years, but so has Germany, so it could be quite a lethal mix talent-wise. Certainly starting off beautifully here. Does need to disturb something though. Do it off the sticks. He's decided to do it right now. It's worked out just fine. Nicely done. You may have been with us earlier, guys. Great match we saw between Germany and Poland. German coming through on that particular occasion. There's options here now. Can play this 4-ball. Keeping it simple. It does have a slight problem of the 8 and the 5. You can see the 11 goes, the 15 does as well. That will be his next target. Now, I was just wondering if he might have had a nice angle on this 15 ball. He hasn't. So he's going to have to play either 1 or 2 rails around for the 3 into the lower left. He's running out of opportunities here, though, to separate. I think the 8 may go. Well, it will definitely go after this shot now. He's opened them up slightly, but wrong angle again. He's going to have to play one of these. Well, he could play the 8 into the same pocket as the 3's going. Yeah. was always going to be the problem, wasn't it? Well, he's worked his way through them very, very nicely after that poor break off from the Norwegian. I say poor, it was just 6 inches short of the rail, but it was all German needed, wasn't it? Just to get his nice cueing at the one ball. Played a beautiful one. From there on in, played very, very nicely. There you can see table 2 in action. It's available as well on Pro Billiard TV. And there's table as well for your viewing pleasure. Now 2 rails into the back of the stack. Disappointment. Race to 75 in this under 17s division. Only has the 6 ball available. Slovenia will be our home for the next 8 days. In Podcetrtek. So our first real look at the young Norwegian. He's okay on the 2 ball here. Can play this with a bit of pace. Yeah, all ball fouls, so he has to be very careful. His opponent having a good look as well. Maybe want to call the referee over for this one. Saw in the last Pro Billiard series, Pia Filler supposedly fouled a 6 ball, similar position. Oh, it's in. And that was the problem. Whenever you're playing that kind of shot in straight ball, there's always that danger of running off the edge of the pack and getting the scratch. Yeah, I think he was just doing a little bit counting up there, but don't worry about that, Mr. Hansen. We will do all the scoring for you. So Zhang back in. Not sure what he played there, to be honest. It's his turn to be hampered by the 5, I think. Right, okay. Oh, 3-ball combination. That's what he saw. Hasn't given him anything though. Just an extra point. Just the safety. Yeah, just middle table because of the 5-ball. Not a bad shot, actually. Is there another combo? Look, there is. 7-12. Got to be made. There's a gap between them. Yeah, there was just room as well. Just struggling for prime position though at the moment. Just laying awkward. Take on the 5-ball. Ball down the right-hand side of the table, so play just a tad of right-hand spin, maybe. Oh, he's gone with pace straight into them. What an attacking shot that was. He's missed the 5 though. It's going to cost him. Big area to land in here. The 10-ball. To get away from that rail though, didn't play that too well. Left himself with just a little bit more to do here. Again, slow rolling it in, very confident shot. Doesn't have a good break ball yet though. Sure he can nudge anything into a break ball kind of position either, so he may just have to use the ball on the back rail as his break ball. Just leave himself a quarter ball angle on it. Yeah, that's okay. Just play to the rail, bounce off slightly. That's okay. Whenever you're going into the flat pack from the back, it's not always easy to get a good split. Good to be back with you again, guys. I'm Mark White, as you can see there on your screen. My mum will be proud seeing my name up in lights. Great to have you with us again, guys, for these European Youth Championships. Thanks to our main sponsor, Kamui. Yeah, that's the problem. Now then, does he have the 9-ball? If he does, top on the cue ball, fits the cue ball through the pack. Oh, he's not on. So just the safety. To generate so much power coming off that back rail back into them. It's never easy to break them from that side. £21 to lead. He's a third of the way to the 75 that he needs. We'll get you into the semi-finals later on today. 2 more matches to come, guys. We're going to have the semi-finals and the finals for you today. And then tomorrow morning we start on the next discipline, which will be 10 ball. We've got some 9 ball as well for you. Is he going to be tempted by this 4 ball? I think he is. The way he played it, it was one he had to get, and this is a chance now for young Orion. It's quite an awkward little bunch to go into, that is. When he does get down to trying to open them up, could do it off the 4 ball. Leave himself kind of a quarter ball on the 4 into this bottom left and then crash into the 6. That's one option. That's gone wrong. Just hasn't settled yet. Awkward table, really. And I forgot to mention 8 ball as well, of course. We're doing all the disciplines here at the Kamui Youth Championships. Girls and boys, of course. That's a long way off, I think. I'm not sure there if he got a skid or something. It looked to go straight on that ball. Certainly looked like a skid to me. Just watched that miss on the 4 ball. I'm pretty convinced it was a skid. So a little bit unlucky there. Kind of threw the wrong angle. Nothing to do with the player, just one of those unfortunate instances. To go back a straight line. Strong this time. Yeah, I think this is on. Give himself a little talking to there, Ardian. Neither player really getting into the flow just yet. Gone a little bit messy. Talking of messy, Argentina will play Spain tomorrow. Norway. They lost the other night. I don't know who to. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Referee certainly being called upon here to do some intricate work. The hands as steady as a surgeon's. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Ardian, knock this one in, open them up. Let's get this game back on again. Yeah, I'm sure he's having a look up to his family there, wondering what's going on. I'm sure they'll be telling him just to calm down, stick with it. So great to see this game being played. A lot of history in straight ball. Oh, I think that's gone wrong as well. The face says it all. That's the 7 pass. No, it's just the safety once again then. Neither player setting the table alight just yet. It's early days. So important to get that cue ball tight on that rail. Just increases the difficulty of your opponent's shot by 20–30%. If you can get it really tight. Oh, he's poked one up though. Didn't have a look at that, did he? Maybe he could have come round and had a look to see what he might disturb. You see that in snooker a lot when they're playing a safety. They do come and have a look to see what they might be pushing towards the corner pocket. And he's pushed this on nicely. He can play into the 7, or the 3 rather. And now everything in the open, and he's pushed that 3 ball into a beautiful break ball position as well. I'm not sure he's gone far enough here. He's either got to play the 7 into the side or the combo, I think. He thinks he can just get through. I'm not sure he can. So he may have to use the break ball here to keep this going, the 3 ball to the corner. You can see the triangle marked on the cloth. So the 15 is okay for a break ball. Very wisely, just clearing the pocket slightly. You do often see these 2 lower pockets getting filled up with balls. Just checking the 15 ball now as a break ball. This will tell us. So it will be, he's overhit this slightly. What's he done there? I'm a little bit surprised he didn't stun that, you know, just do a soft draw. He's got to go up and down with a cue ball here. This can go anywhere. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. Done all the hard work. He's asking the referee now if it's in play, if it will be in play as a break ball. He's saying it's outside, so that's good news. Did look from the overhead earlier on that there was room for the rack. That's a nice shot. Played that very well. Just has to be careful. He's got to make this ball. So they've asked the ref to come in and rack this particular one because it is tight. That white marking of the triangle is marked around the triangle, so it's obviously the out triangle. The referee has said it's okay. And there you see. That's actually why we're not using the aero rack, the Predator aero rack in this particular instance, because they're pretty wide, whereas you saw that triangle was very thin. It's a big shot this now in the grand scheme of things. The last rack was very messy, very tight. Oh, but he's missed the 15. And where's the cue ball? Oh dear. I know how you feel, Ardian. He's having one of them days. Nice clean pop, nice stroke. He's got a bonus there. Now has a tricky little wind. Confidently played. love to get onto that 14 ball. Yeah, now go into them. Just spread things around a little bit. He's going to go for the 10, I think. Maybe get a little bit better on the 14 after this 10. Yeah, that's better. Touching a cute angle. Draw into the 11. This 15 goes past the 12. He's on his way to a nice little run here. It's very easy to get a little bit complacent when you're playing straight ball. You think, well, I'm going to be on that anyway. But it's always good to be precise. Just take that couple of extra seconds to make sure. Sometimes, of course, you can play into an area. It can be a dangerous game when you're saying, oh, I'll just play it there. I'm bound to be on something. It's not always the case. This is the problem when you've not really got an ideal break ball. Just to slow down as well. Always trying to get yourself nice and close to the break ball. And timeout called by Ardiant, so Zhang Haojing will follow. I'm Mark White and I'm going to follow them as well. And I promise I'll be back as soon as they come back. I'm going to leave you with a nice little look at tape. So back soon, guys. Welcome back, guys, to Slovenia and the Kamui EPBF European Youth Pool Championships. Fascinating quarter-final here between these two under 17-year-olds. Ian Hansen from Norway against Zhang Jiajing from Germany. He's left with his break ball. Not straightforward, got to smooth it. Oh, what a shame. Played it very nicely, but as often is the case, probably took his eye off the ball. Anxious to see where the cue ball was going to go. Isn't it strange how the brain does that? We're all looking at the result of the shot, aren't we? Instead of just staying down until the ball is in the pocket. So can the young Norwegian get his cue going? Nothing gives you confidence like running a few balls, but when you keep just finishing short like he has done here, it kind of breaks your rhythm, just can't get into any kind of flow. He's suffering out there a little bit. You've got to feel sorry for the young kid. It's tough being out there. This is a big stage. Oh, what's he done here? Has he gone hard enough? I think he has. Yeah, I just thought he may have just played that one ball a little bit softer and left a shot on, because it's obvious that he's going to play down to the rail here, and if he doesn't get it tight, which he hasn't done, he would have had a look at the one ball here. So maybe just something to think about in the future. Not just worrying about the cue ball, but, you know, worry about where you're going to put that one ball. I would like to have seen that by this bottom right-hand corner pocket. This looks good. This looks very good. The cue ball. Little tempter with the 10. You could say a tenter, but it's fraught with danger. What's he seen here? Is he having a go at 14? This is a brave shot to take on, considering all what's gone before now. This is a toughie. I'll tell you what, big heart, brave guy. So as he walks back to his seat, I think he's going to be a few more points behind. Here to get within 6, 9 of the winning post. Ooh. Scraped in. Wobbled, wiped his feet. Say that's going in cleanly. Oh, disaster. Reminder, guys, at the end of this month, 31st of July to 6th, just under 17 days from now, Pro Billiard Juggernaut goes to Rome in Italy for the first time. We'll have Wheelchair Open. We also have the Women's World 10 Ball, sponsored by Banca del Fucino. The Fujifilm Doubles Showdown, the Women's Double Showdown. That's going to be an absolutely fantastic tournament, the doubles. It really will be. Great shot. Yeah, when we're finished in Rome, we will head to Asia, Ho Chi Minh City in Vietnam. We'll have the Women's 9-Ball World Championships there and the mixed doubles. Also the Men's World 10-Ball Championships. That's all in Ho Chi Minh City. And after that, we're off to Bali later in September. We have the Men's Doubles World Championships in Bali. Men's World 9-Ball. Pro Billiard Series Men's Open. So lots and lots of great pool to come. After today, we've got 7 more days of this to come as well. 8-Ball, 9-Ball, 10-Ball. The guys and the girls in action. Under 17s, under 19s. 3 tables for you, completely free of charge on Pro Billiard TV. Now getting into stroke. The young German looking very, very good. Starting to move the cue ball around with ease. Oh, he wants it to hold up. Oh, just run on that extra inch too far. There's nothing on. Ian Hansen is still alive. Now then, 3-ball does go. It's kind of a shot to nothing. Problem is, if you play it as a shot to nothing and you make it, you're going to end up with nothing. So 15 points away now. Zhang. Norwegian, a long way back, in trouble. But to be fair to the guy, I mean, he's really stuck with it though. He's still taking his shots on. Attempted a very difficult combo there. And I think Zhang's going to do exactly the same here. He's going to try the 1-4 combo. Could be a match winner. It's not. It was risky. thinking, I've got a 56-point lead. I can afford to have a go. He hasn't really been punished by Ardian just yet. Just not happening for the young man. I'm not exactly sure how much TV table time he's actually had, but it can be a little bit daunting. And it's a quarter-final. It's a big stage for a young guy. Another mistake though. He's got another chance. Now, if he can get on the 4 ball here and leave himself the 1 as the break ball, you just wish there was a magic potion that you could give somebody to give them that bit of confidence. There's nothing worse, and that goes for any sport or any job or anything in life really. When you're devoid of confidence, it's just so difficult. I was actually speaking to a pro player today for over an hour about this exact subject. And there's even times in the commentary booth, you know, when I'm not feeling 100% confident and sometimes say the wrong things, you know, just like missing a ball for a player. Do say some silly things sometimes and knock your confidence just a little bit. When the confidence is up, everything seems so easy and so natural. It's exactly the same when you're a player. When your confidence goes, it just makes the game so much more difficult. I mean, it's difficult as it is. When you're low on confidence, in my eyes, there's no worse feeling. But if you can knock this one in, get a nice split, that will do wonders for his confidence. Now, give him a shot to go at. Well, he's got the 4 ball, he's got the 11. May even have the 9 if it goes. I'm not sure if the 9 goes. It does. He's already lost the cue ball though. He's going to have to go into 12 here. Still needs a whole rack, the German, so Hansen not out of this just yet. Well, he's up out of his chair, having a look at something there. I think you need to be calling the referee over. Not sure the players can call a foul on the other player. Point worth making as well, I think. It's, you know, these players probably never, rarely play straight ball, and they get a few hours practicing before the tournament kind of thing, but it's not something that they'll play every day. You don't know all the little nuances of the game, you know, those little tricks of the trade, so to speak, the experience that you get from playing a lot of straight ball. They don't have that. They're kind of winging it in a way. A bit like my commentary, to be honest. I mean, I don't often get to commentate too much on straight ball, to be honest. We did do a Predator showdown, didn't we? Between Darren Appleton and I think it was Corey Jewell in Vegas. That was won by Darren Appleton. I saw just recently that Darren has been working very hard on a coaching course which he's now released. If you check out Darren Appleton's Facebook page, you'll see all about it. I've shared a couple of bits on mine as well. I like Darren, wealth of knowledge. There's not much that man doesn't know about the game or hasn't won, for that matter. Very, very experienced guy, very knowledgeable. Chance to pick the pros' brains, take every opportunity you can get, I say. This is better from the Norwegian. There's a nice break ball there. The 11 ball, he'll want to leave that. 15 and 5, just a little bit awkward. Well, that's not too bad. It's gone back in a similar position, so that's worked out okay. If he can play the 5 and hold 15, he's looking at even running through for the 12 here. Good reply this from the youngster. Young man, staying cool. Now then, this is the shot. He's got to draw around the back of the 11. Just to leave himself an angle on it to get a decent angle for the break. Easy to decelerate on these ones. Trying not to overhit it. Played it very nice, but he's overhit it. He's got the wrong angle. It's no good. There's a few balls in that pocket, look. It's available for you as well on Pro Billiard TV. So we come back to the break shot. Table 1. Table 3 as well is available. No commentary on table 3 though. Tim Delata is over on table 2 at the moment. He'll be on this table next and we switch over. I'll be on table 2. Semi-finals coming up and the final. There's a better length on the cue ball there, much better. Now is he tempted? There's a shot on the 13 if he's feeling confident. I think one rack ago he'd be having a go at this. I'm not sure he will now. Well, there's your answer. Very confident. Put a little bit of a quick shot in though. Fascinating game is cue sports. Can never predict anything. whole match can turn on one shot. Oh, it's a little bit unlucky. Comes straight round to see if the combo's on the 112. I don't think it is. Just looking to see if there's any wiggle room. Can he make it? I think he can make it, you know. He can play this with some power. Foot in the face on the 1. Draw the cue ball. He's called to 12. The 1 ball will go into the other stack, open a few more up. Go. Nicely done. Very well played. You can see he's growing in confidence. I was just talking about that, wasn't I? When the confidence goes, it's hard to make a ball. Now he's starting to feel things. The confidence is growing with every shot. Now looking dangerous. He's got a bit of swagger about him now, even. Bouncing around the table, looking very relaxed and at ease. Just take a little bit of care here, these can trip you up. Oh, that's just a crazy, so much power. Launched himself at that one. What a shame. Just when he needed to rein it in slightly. Yeah, exactly. He knows. Went a little bit crazy on that one, Ardian. Sometimes it's not lack of confidence, it's overconfidence. Maybe that's what we just saw there. 2 ball into the side pocket. Now he can get around the back of the 9 here for the 9 in the same pocket. Oh, he's played to open. Oh, I'm surprised he's played that shot there. Shake of the head. He's now faced with a very awkward 1. Sure why he didn't go in behind the 9, play the 9 into the same pocket and then play the cannon, attacking it from late. I take it all back. How's that for confidence? Played it like it was over the hole. Now does have a good break ball, the 1. Maybe gone a little bit straight on this one. Still can draw back, play the 9 into the same pocket. Needs this to go. It has. He's okay. Almost there. 6 more balls. Doesn't have to worry about smashing them all open. Just pick them off one by one. Just make this one ball. Look to clip a couple of balls out. Careful not to slide in the corner pocket off of the stack. Oh, he drew across them. It's worked out okay as well. That's all you ask for is a starter. And he's got one. Can hold for the 7. Well, I think he was trying to. Maybe the 9 passes, does it? I don't think it does. I think he's just okay on this 7. He's having to play it with a little bit of left-hand spin. Options again. Does the 9 pass the 3? I'm not sure he can get over that side anyway. He's looking in the 2-9 combo. He's got a shot on the 8 ball. A shot on the 3. Yeah, I think this is the shot. Yeah, not being too critical, but I honestly think now to yeah, I just lost you there for a second, guys. Apologies for that. But done what he needs to do. The fist pump gets him over the line. So congratulations to, unfortunately for the Norwegian, he's never really got going, did he? Okay, we're back, guys, with some semi-final action for you very, very soon. Keep your eyes on EPBF.com. And of course, Pro Billiard TV will be back with the semi-finals very, very soon. I'm Mark White. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.